going on, guys? My name is Logan, and I am a fan of the Toronto Maple Leafs for some reason. But let's get into it. From Sweden after a week of a 4-game win streak, they come back home, they come back to Pennsylvania or Chicago, whatever the fuck they are, okay? They're in some no man's land. They're stuck in Sweden enjoying the fact that they're we won both games. And now they go into Chicago, absolutely put on a show. 3-1, they're up 3-1. Oh wow, what a great time. They're up 3-1, everybody clapping along. Ryan Reeves gets a goal, and then just Maple Leaf fashion, just a big thumbs down. A big fart in the wind. Just like treating everybody in the stands how we don't like them. And then they lose that game in overtime, by the way. Jason Dickinson, the guy who just showed up, scored a hat trick, okay? And then we got one goal from God knows who. And then a Chicago team that is rebuilding and is in last place. And Connor Bedard, by the way, didn't get squat. And yet, well, actually he got an assist, but whatever. Connor Bedard didn't get a goal. And then you mean to tell me, with Austin Matthews, John Tavares, William Nylander, Mitch Marner, I'm going to get back to you in a second here. I'm going to get back to you in a second because you, mister, are in trouble, that $10.9 million player. Okay, all-star, whatever, okay. So then you mean to tell me that William Nylander's streak comes to an end in this game. They lose in overtime, gets a point, which is a sympathy point right there, against Soderblom. I'm sorry, but that guy had an 840 save percentage, or an 877, I don't even know. But at the end of the day, he had a worse save percentage than Samsonov, okay? And then you mean to tell me that Samsonov also doesn't know how to touch a puck. He can't save a beach ball to save his goddamn life, okay? He can't even save a beach ball to save his goddamn life. And then, let's go to the other game, Let's go to Pittsburgh and Kyle Dubas' Pittsburgh Penguins. Okay, Kyle Dubas is having a good old time, and I'm making a fool out of myself, because this is what the Toronto Maple Leafs do to me, okay? He's having a good old grand time, being a president of the Pittsburgh Penguins, might I add. And guess what? I wouldn't be surprised if they win a Stanley Cup. Okay? The Leafs had 2 leads. 2! Not one, 2! Okay? Tyler Bertuzzi getting the goal. Then Jake Gensel getting the tying goal. Then Matthew Nye showing up. Where the hell is Matthews?
And
Mitch Marner, Nylander, Tavares, where are you? Are you asleep? Do I need to go to your retirement home and wake you up? Okay, and now Mitch Marner. Shoot! Shoot the damn thing! What are you doing? You're a pass-first guy? Shoot! I'm telling you to shoot! You have the skill. You're getting paid to score, and yet you're not scoring, and you're not passing, and you're not getting assists. And therefore, you're bad, okay? The second line is by far the best line on the Leafs.
So far, yeah.
Matthew Nice, best forward.
Yep.
Best left wing or whatever wing he is.
And Bertuzzi.
Okay.
And Bertuzzi.
Matt Marner, second best right wing. Second best on the team. You went from first to second. How did this guy go from sulky nomination to absolutely blowing and shitting the bed? Okay? And listen, this is directly to Kyle Dubas. Please, Kyle, come back. We want you here. I know for a fact in that press conference that Brendan Shanahan was old salty grumpy over there, salty grumpy.
Yeah.
Okay, he was Mr. Grumpster. Okay, was upset that the fact that you mentioned without mentioning Mitch Marner, because we know Mitch Marner would have been shipped out a long time ago. Okay, because he's a sulky nomination, and now he has a no trade clause. No movement for Mr. Mitch, so he can't go anywhere. Now, we have to trade William Nylander to fix the mess that we're in. No defense, absolutely defensive liability.
Please,
Riley, I have one question to ask you. What are you doing? Do you know what your role is here?
Brody.
Your role is a defenseman. Actually, in this game against Chicago, he was out to lunch. Out to lunch, Mr.
And in the Pittsburgh
Mr.
game,
Riley, okay?
Brody decides to take a puck over the glass.
Okay. And then Nola Chari getting on the floor for the Pittsburgh Penguins, scoring against his former team.
I could have bet on that. I could have bet on the Chari.
And then let's go through it. Kyle Dubas' new acquisition, Erik Karlsson,
Yes.
getting a goal. And might I add, Crosby, Malkin, Tavares, Jake Gensel, and God knows who, and Letang. I think 3 of them got an assist. 3 of them got a point.
Gensel, Crosby, Letang.
Malkin didn't get on the board, okay? And you mean to tell me Wall? I don't know what to say. Alex Nylander going against William Nylander lost. And William Nylander got shit on. Like he didn't score.
This guy goes 17 games with a point, and then for 2 games, blank.
Okay.
Blank, nothing.
His brother's enjoying a golly old time with Mr. Old Dubas. Okay, meanwhile he is stuck playing for the Maple Leafs, who have no identity. They're suffering from an identity crisis. They come back from Sweden. Apparently they don't know the time has changed. In fact, it's 7 o'clock, boys.
It's silent.
Wake up, okay? It's not sleep time, it's wake up time, okay? And you mean to tell me we are going to struggle? 2 games. We're 2 games left. We're in 29, 19 games, whatever the stats are. At the end of the day, the Leafs have one job.
We're 10-6-3.
One job. And that's to prove why they're a good team. A good team. And let me tell you something. Their next games, you want to know what their next games are? Oh, it's so lovely, isn't it? It's so lovely to see what the next game is. The next game is against the Florida Panthers and the Seattle Kraken.
Yes.
Florida Panthers, the people you versed in the second round and absolutely got mopped the floor. Okay? And I swear to God, Ryan Reeves.
And we're home.
Ryan Reeves, I don't care what your job is. I don't care if your job is to score goals. Punch somebody in the face. Drag them into the fight. Because this team has no willpower whatsoever. They have no crunching ability. Ryan Reeves is the only guy that's not but whatever. At the end of the day, all of this to say, the Maple Leafs have one job. One job only.
Yes.
Win against Florida.
Win
Take 2.
against Seattle.
Take both.
They can win both.
Listen, I wouldn't be shocked if they get 4 out of 6 possible points.
Because on Saturday we play Boston at home.
And I swear to God, okay, you don't get 4 out of possible 6 points. I mean, I would want all of them, genuinely, but
at least
this
4.
Leafs team, the way they're playing, I doubt in Lord that we're gonna get that. I doubt that the Toronto Maple Leafs are gonna have any ability pulling out 6 out of 6 points.
Now I have a question about the Pittsburgh game. Number 1, what's happening with the too many men penalties?
Okay, that's another question.
Enough of that, thank you.
Okay,
And
I want people Actually, what Steve Dangle said was logical. Okay, I'm gonna use what Steve Dangle said. Steve Dangle said, everybody should count to 5.
Yes.
Count to 5 in the locker room. Sheldon Keefe should put all the guys together in the locker room. Count.
We're going back to
1,
kindergarten.
2, 3, 4, 5. Don't say 6. That's what he said. Okay. Don't say 6. If somebody says 6, I want their head on a fucking platter. Okay.
Gone.
And now, okay, the Leafs are gonna somehow improve their division, saying they're doing best. Mitch Marner's having himself a day, just yelling at people, being mad at himself. We gotta see that he's mad, and oh yeah, he's mad. He's upset at his performance. Let me tell you something. Being upset about your performance doesn't mean squat. It's how you change it.
Yes.
So let's hope Mitch Marner gets back whatever uproar he's having, or whatever period he's having, or whatever time of the month he's having, okay? Get off your fucking panties, okay? And let's do this. Let's do this. Let's be like men.
And another thing of first
Let's
team,
win.
What was happening in the third period? Why was our top 2 lines being played one after another? I see Matthews and Marner. Then I see Tavares and Nylander. And then I see Matthews and Marner. And then I see Nylander again. I'm like, bro, this guy just played 2 minutes and he's back a minute later. What was he doing? He kept playing our top lines and they were doing nothing.
Nylander is probably, like, I don't know.
I want to see how many minutes he played last night.
23 minutes, I believe. 26 or 23, somewhere.
26 minutes for William Nylander. And
Look at this! Let's go through it, shall we?
24.
Let's go through this, shall we? Austin Matthews, a -1. Mitch Marner, a -1. Jake McCabe, a -1. David Kampf with his new upgrade, -1. And Connor Timmins, a -1. Nick Robertson, a -1. Nick Gregor, a -1. Noah Gregor, actually. Noah Gregor, a -1. So you mean to tell me I had 2 people who played, who's getting paid handsomely, Mitch Marner and Austin Matthews, $13 million next year, just look out for that.
Minutes.
A -1, not even a shot. Let's go, 4 shots for Matthews and 3 shots for Marner there, but
Nylander got a +1, played 26 minutes. He almost had a game winner in Chicago. Oh my God.
Hit 3 posts.
Post, crossbar, post, and out. That was his point. He lost it anyways in Pittsburgh too. He got blanked both games.
Whatever. The Leafs are just the Leafs, and the Leafs are gonna do this.
This was not a typical November that we've seen in previous years where we're shit in October and then crazy our best month in November. No, we had okay games. We had good games.
Let's see where we are,
And we had terrible games, and that was this week.
We are in 5th place.
We are currently out of a playoff spot, I believe. No, we're in a playoff spot. The last wild card right now.
This is where you want to be. This is the fight. This is the grit. You want to be 5th place in the Atlantic. When Detroit, you have a bunch of games in hand from, you had 18. Actually, you had 17. You had 17 games after the Sweden trip. And you had 4 games in hand from Tampa, Detroit, whatever, I don't know what.
To be fair, it looks like the Atlantic is all on losing streaks right now. Boston 5-3-2, and we are 5-3-2 in our last games, both on lose-2 streaks. Florida on a 2-game losing streak.
You want to know how many regulation wins we got?
Was it 5?
5.
Yeah.
5! This team is bad. Is bad beyond belief. Is bad. I don't know what Brad Treliving has up his sleeve, but he better have something. Because at the end of the day, this team is not a playoff team. And I don't give a shit about knocking on the door, and then eventually breaking through. This year, We have high expectations, okay?
Yeah, I'm not talking
third round or conference final appearance or a Stanley Cup appearance.
That's what I want to see. I don't care about first, second round. I want to see them at least in the conference finals, if not a damn cup, because that's what we really want.
And I don't know what this Maple Leafs team has in store for us.
I am not gonna wait a whole another friggin' year to watch them win a cup again. No way. They can do it this year. They just need to wake up. That's it.
I don't know
play the way they're supposed to play. If they play the way the paper says, if they play like the way the papers say, then we're winning every game. Like, what the hell?
You're just above Buffalo.
We have a 60-goal scorer. We have a possible another almost 60-goal scorer here, William Nylander. We have 4 over $10 million players.
Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna pay William Nylander there, but that's up to you. Because let me tell you something: if the Maple Leafs lose in the first round, I want somebody's head. I want not Brad Treliving. Brad Treliving already got here. But I want Brendan Shanahan's head. I don't give a crap. You're the next to go, buddy. You're the next to go. 9 years.
I want out of here.
9 years for 1 second round appearance. Get help. Get help. Okay, get a Band-Aid or something.
And apparently he controls the GM, which is another reason why Dubas was contemplating leaving, which he did. But it's because apparently if Shanahan wasn't in the picture, there would have been trades that happened that didn't happen under Shanahan's
because Shani knows all what a Stanley Cup builder
Yeah,
is.
he controls the GM. So the Dubas would go to Shanahan and say, yeah, I want to make this trade. No, Shanahan says, I don't like it, so it's not happening because I said so.
I just wanted to
But instead, I want this player, and you're going to go get him, and I don't care what it takes. You're going to go get him. Dubas says, yeah, but I don't think this guy is so worth it. No, but I want him, so you're going to get him because I said so.
I wanted to see, listen.
That's
if anyone should have it should have been Brendan Shanahan first.
Yeah.
Because
Dubas was ready to trade Marner. He was ready for it.
Or if not, if Dubas went, Brendan should have went with him.
The problem is that Dubas threatened to trade a player from the core because nothing was working. And then when Shanahan saw that, he says, no, not my watch.
Brendan,
my core is going to win, and I'm not going to let you trade one of them, so you're fired. Goodbye.
But Brendan Shanahan should also went, because that was his guy. Okay, that was his guy, and he should have went along with him.
And what do you think about Keefe? Would they have taken Keefe?
I don't know. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. Brendan Shanahan, ultimately, this time is yours. If you think that you're not on the string right now,
please.
I want your head.
Tell MLSE, tell Larry Tannenbaum, tell the Board of Governors to get this guy out of here after this season.
Listen.
Done.
Yeah, couldn't hold their leads and fall to Dubas's.
Anyways, whatever. That's been today's rant. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We got 3 big games this week. Florida, Seattle, and Boston at home. And I'm actually attending the Seattle game, so we will have in-game footage for you from that game. So be sure to check out next week's video. I better be recapping some wins here, or else we're going to have a real problem.
They need more from Matthews and Marner. Point blank. Done. Peace.